fight! Let's fight!
You're literally free.
Expose him! Expose him!
Guys, ever since the team up with Venom has been removed, I have been told to swap, I have been told to move, I have been told to delete the game, I have been disrespected, I have been mocked. I will not let that shit happen no more. I am tired of laying there like a dog. I'm tired of being slapped around by an Amor, being frozen by a Luna, and being put to sleep with Mantis. Pause. Then something started knocking on my door, and it sounded like, "Hey Yada, do you want to learn a combo that could one-shot anyone? It can eliminate Luna before she freezes you. It can eliminate Mantis before she sleeps with you." Wait, pause again, but what? It can even kill Namor before he bubbles. What? So I started looking for the best combo to learn for Spider-Man on the internet. And after watching 1,000 different videos, I finally found the combo. So there's a couple combos that could work and that has been working for just about every other Spider-Man. However, those combos' time to kill is extremely slow and is constantly getting nerfed with hidden nerfs that I like to call shadow nerfs. Well, it's not me who likes to call them, it's like the whole world that likes to call them that. But yes, Spider-Man has been getting shadow nerfed since the beginning of the removal of the Venom with Venom team up. So I'm going to be comparing every single combo for Spider-Man to see which one has the fastest TTK and which one is the most practical. Starting with the peanut butter combo. And that took God knows how much, but I'll put it up in the edit, but it's pretty slow. But that one doesn't work against people that are 275 HP, but this one does. See, it doesn't. Now, the fastest TTK for any combo, to be honest with you, especially for a 275 character, is the nuke combo, and it looks like this. However, this one is very impractical, and I do have a video coming about this combo pretty soon. The only other issue with the nuke combo is that it does not eliminate people that are 300 HP above, as you can see here. And that is where my new favorite combo comes into play. It's called a Hydro combo, and I'm pretty sure you've all seen it if you've been on TikTok for the past couple of days, and it looks something like this. And yes, it eliminates 350 HP characters. Now, it would eliminate 375 HP characters, but for some odd reason, they live off with like that smither amount of HP. It's literally 1 HP that they live with. This combo basically does 374 HP of damage. So if you're doing this to somebody who's 375, I'm pretty sure your team can do that 1 extra damage, or you could just follow up with like a sneeze on them or something. What all this basically allows Spider-Man to do is put up a fight against basically any tank in the game. It can put a Groot from full HP to half HP within 2 seconds. 2 seconds and 22 milliseconds to be exact, which is incredibly fast if you really think about it. Now, I'm going to put up a graph here and show you guys every single one of the combos and their TTKs, but I would highly appreciate if you guys could subscribe and like the video, because these type of videos do take a minute to make. So if you enjoyed it and if you learned something, do consider subscribing and helping me achieve that 1,000 subscriber goal so I can finally get monetized. Now, genuinely, the timing for all 4 of those combos is around the same, except the new combo, which is in a whole different bar game in its own. Hydro is a bit quicker, but once again, just depends on how close you are to the person that you're comboing. If you're really far away, it'll take longer for you to get them or grab them or get over to them, you know, depending on which one you're talking about. The fact that they're all around the same exact time, except the new combo, which we agreed that can't even eliminate people that are above 300 HP. So the only problem with this combo is that it's extremely resource heavy. For example, you need 2 auto attacks, 3 clusters, a swing, which you only have 3 of, your pull and an uppercut, and your car, and your money, and your bitches, and more importantly, your mom, and your sanity, and your hygiene, and your grades. Everything is gonna go down the drain when you try to learn how this combo works, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I went on a rant here, but it took me 10 hours to perfect this combo the way I'm being able to use it. So buckle in if you're gonna actually try to use this combo and make it useful, because it ain't easy. The other really hard part about this combo is that the hardest part of the combo is towards the very end of the combo, and your most resourceful part of the combo is at the beginning of the combo, meaning that if you mess up, which is going to happen at the very end of the combo, you've already used all of your resources. What I mean by this, look at this, right? So I use this and I use my most resourceful combo, which is the get over here, and then say for example I mess up, I've now pushed myself to wait 8 seconds, and for those 8 seconds I'm borderline useless. Not to mention the fact that if I only had 1 swing while going into this combo, now I have 0 swings and I'm going to die. However, here we're going to make sure that that does not happen to us, because that's what you're here for. Now, How you actually end up doing this combo is very easy once you get the basics of it down. However, you do need this one secret setting in order to do so. Say, for example, me. I practiced this combo for 10 hours in a row before I was able to do it so consistently to where I'm able to do it at any point. Look at that. Once. Two. Even though that one was a bit big. Three. He moved away. That doesn't count. Four. See, I just don't miss. I just don't miss. Now, the secret sauce that I'm talking about is in the settings. They have introduced simple swing. Yes, guys. Yes, we finally got it after a billion years of asking for it. It's not very new. It's been in the game for a couple months now. However, I think that for the first time, it actually has a very useful case. So make sure you bind it to the middle mouse button, and that's the sauce, okay? The reason you want to bind it to your middle mouse button is because with the same finger that you click your left click button, you can also click the middle mouse button, which allows you to do some shit like this. Look at that. That's the fastest down slam you'll ever see in your life. However, it does use one of your swings, so do not miss it. But you're not going to wait all the way for your down slam. You're just going to spam your click button because you don't have time for a down slam. That takes way too much time, bro. So the whole combo looks something like this. Cluster, pull, punch, cluster, simple whip swing, punch, cluster, uppercut. So here it is with the simple swing. See? Now, obviously, this is not the full combo. This is just the hydro part of the combo other than the pull. So, realistically, the person would die by this point, but we're not doing the full combo. We're only doing the simple swing canceling part of the combo. And here's what it would look like if you don't do the simple swing cancel. See, it's just slower. Watch this video so far. I'm going to give you just a little bit more sauce. If you walk forward while doing this combo, you're more likely to hit more things around you because the game doesn't know how to register Spider-Man when it's moving. It's broken, but it is a fact. If I'm not even looking at this thing, but I'm punching around it while walking, it will get hit. But if I'm not walking, that thing will never get hit. You'll just do more damage if you're walking towards the person you're hitting. Also because the range on the punch is absolutely broken. Sometimes it'll register, sometimes it won't register. So walking forward will always help. And also if you watch this far, comment, subbed, and I'll give you a shout out in my next video. Okay, now let's look at some places where this combo is extremely useful. In this video, you can see me just absolutely melt this range. Look at that. Crack the whip. And he's at 70% HP by the end of that combo in less than 2 seconds. If you catch a healer that doesn't have the best disengage or mobility, it's the easiest elim you'll ever get. Crack the whip. And even if the healer has disengage, crack the whip. You eliminate them so fast to where it doesn't matter. Spider swing. Mobility aside, if they have counterplay like a stun or a sleep like for Mantis, you eliminate them so fast to where even that doesn't matter. If they're in the middle of their team thinking they're safe, it doesn't matter. And if you genuinely show in some effort, you can eliminate healers through their healing ability with some effort though, to be fair. Oh my god, I genuinely don't understand how we're like pushing past them. And if people think that they can play counter drive against you, guess what? It doesn't matter. If you thought playing triple heals would help you, it doesn't matter. I'll just pull you out. Now I got you. And if I catch you by yourself, I'm definitely hitting you from the back. Pause, wait. Crack the whip. And if you don't want me to, well, I'm not asking for permission. Come into this room with me, bro. The TTK is faster than any Luna's reaction time, so I could do this to you while your Luna's right there. It doesn't matter if you have the Ultron drone with you, I'm still gonna get that ass. Now I gotcha. And even if you do manage to stun me, it doesn't matter. Spider swing. And even if you're playing someone like Wanda, where your mobility literally makes you invincible, it doesn't matter. And because nothing can really stop this combo from working the way it's meant to, even though it's extremely resourceful heavy, it's still worth it because a kill is a kill. Now, if you did enjoy or learn anything from this video, do consider subscribing or liking the video or sharing it with anyone you think that might actually enjoy it. Other than that, capiche, if you enjoy watching more of my videos, I'll recommend some into the very end of the video as well. Bye-bye.